Cleopatra is one of history's most enigmatic figures. Known as the last active ruler of Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, her life was a blend of political genius, romantic intrigue, and dramatic tragedy. But everyone knows this. So today, we will go to her kingdom to find out some unknown facts about her. Before I start, if you are new to the channel and love history, why not subscribe to History Facts Show and also press the bell icon. Thank you. If you don't know anything about Cleopatra, then let me tell you. Cleopatra was the last queen of ancient Egypt, known for her intelligence, beauty, and powerful personality. She became queen at a young age and ruled Egypt from 51 BC until her death in 30 BC. Cleopatra is famous for her relationships with two powerful Roman leaders, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, which helped her maintain power. She worked hard to protect Egypt's independence from Rome. After the defeat of her forces by Rome, Cleopatra took her life. She remains one of history's most iconic female rulers. Now, it's time to check out some unknown facts about her. First, she was an Egyptian. Cleopatra, the famous queen of Egypt, is often thought of as Egyptian, but she wasn't actually born in Egypt. She was of Greek descent. Cleopatra was part of the Ptolemaic dynasty, which was a family of Greek rulers who took control of Egypt after Alexander the Great's empire broke apart. When Alexander died, his empire was divided, and Egypt went to one of his generals, Ptolemy I. The Ptolemaic family ruled Egypt for nearly 300 years, and Cleopatra was one of their last rulers. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC in Alexandria, Egypt, but both of her parents were Greek. Her father, Ptolemy XII, was a ruler from the Ptolemaic line. Despite her Greek ancestry, Cleopatra embraced Egyptian culture and traditions, which helped her connect with the Egyptian people. She even learned to speak the Egyptian language, which was unusual for the Ptolemaic rulers, who mostly spoke Greek. When Cleopatra became queen, she worked hard to maintain Egypt's independence and to strengthen her position through alliances with powerful Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. While she was not Egyptian by birth, she became one of the most iconic figures in Egypt's history due to her leadership and influence. Next, Cleopatra's beauty might have been overstated. Cleopatra, the famous queen of Egypt, is often remembered for her beauty, but many historians believe it might have been exaggerated. While she was likely attractive, it's not clear if she was as stunning as stories suggest. Cleopatra was known for her charm, intelligence, and powerful presence. She spoke several languages, was a skilled politician, and had a reputation for being captivating. But her beauty was just one part of her appeal. Ancient writers like Plutarch describe her as having a strong and engaging personality, rather than focusing purely on her looks. She used her wit and wisdom to influence powerful men like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, which shows that her allure went beyond physical beauty. Some of the stories of Cleopatra's beauty might come from later writers who were more interested in creating a romantic image of her, often highlighting her love affairs with powerful men. This has led to a myth that she was irresistibly beautiful, but in reality it was likely her intellect, leadership skills, and charisma that made her stand out in history. Next, Cleopatra may have had an addiction to opium. There is evidence suggesting she may have had an addiction to opium, which was used in ancient times for medicinal and recreational purposes. Opium is a substance derived from the poppy plant, and it has been used for centuries to relieve pain, calm anxiety, and even as a sleep aid. Cleopatra is known to have had access to various medicines, as she was very knowledgeable about healing and was considered a skilled ruler who valued science and knowledge. In ancient Egypt, opium was sometimes used in a variety of ways, including in medicines for treating illnesses and promoting relaxation. Some historical records and studies suggest that Cleopatra might have used opium for its calming effects. She was involved in many political struggles, wars, and personal challenges, and it's possible that she turned to opium to cope with stress, manage pain, or escape the pressure of her position as queen. Opium was known for its ability to induce a feeling of euphoria, and this may have appeared to Cleopatra during difficult times. Next, Cleopatra was not the last queen of Egypt. Cleopatra is often remembered as the last queen of Egypt, but she wasn't technically the final ruler of Egypt. While she was the last of the Ptolemaic dynasty, there were a few more events that followed her reign which are important to understand. Cleopatra ruled Egypt from 51 BC until her death in 30 BC. She is remembered for her political savvy, her relationships with powerful Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and her efforts to keep Egypt independent from the expanding Roman Empire. But after her death, Egypt didn't remain an independent kingdom. When Cleopatra died, her son Caesarion was briefly considered the ruler. However, she was captured and killed by Octavian's forces. After Caesarion's death, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire. So while Cleopatra was the last queen of Egypt in terms of leadership, the official end of Egypt's independence came after her death, when it became part of the Roman Empire. In a way, the real last ruler of Egypt was Caesarion, but his reign was very short and ended quickly with his death. Next, Cleopatra's real age at death is unclear. Most historians agree that Cleopatra was born in 69 BCE, making her around 39 years old when she died. But some theories suggest she might have been a little younger or older, as the exact year of her birth is not confirmed by clear historical records. So there is uncertainty about her exact age when she died. She passed away in 30 BCE, but her birth year is debated. And the last one, she had a love for exotic animals. She had a special love for exotic animals, which means she was fascinated by animals that are rare or not usually found in our country. These could be animals like tigers, lions, giraffes, parrots, or even more unusual ones like sloths or lemurs. Her love for them went beyond just liking them. She admired their beauty, uniqueness, and the way they lived in the wild. She might have also been interested in protecting these animals, understanding their habitats, and making sure they are safe from danger, especially since many exotic animals are threatened by things like deforestation, poaching, and climate change. Her passion for exotic animals could have driven her to dream about helping them in some way, whether through education, conversation, or just spreading awareness about their importance in nature. So for today, don't forget to tell us how you felt. I really want to know. Let me know in the comments which Egyptian topic you want to see next. Thanks a lot for watching the full video. See you in the next video. Stay well.